Hey Flucos, today we're giving back to the community in a day of service we're calling Hands on Fluvanna. In the next few minutes, we'll show you how you can lend a hand here at school.
In your homerooms this morning, teachers should have given you a wristband with a certain color. 8th grade yellow, 9th grade gray, 10th grade green, 11th and 12th grade purple. Be sure to keep these on throughout the day so you will know where to go.
In this video, we're going to give you a detailed instruction on what each of you will be doing in your 4 service stations. So pay close attention, here we go!
In the USO service station, located on the left-hand side of the main gym, you will be assembling gift bags with your class for servicemen and women who are deploying overseas. You will also be encouraged to write letters to be included in the gift bags that will be distributed by Flucos at the Richmond Airport USO station. Here's a quick look at some of the ways the USO supports our troops.
Dad served with the Marines at Iwo Jima.
I landed in Vietnam and under rocket and mortar fire.
He was in the Navy.
When I joined the Army, I was 30 years old.
I was deployed to Bosnia.
I joined the Marine Corps in 2000.
I was on a 15-month deployment to Iraq.
I went through 2 deployments.
We went to Afghanistan.
Good morning, how are you?
This is a big day. It's a moment to breathe.
Okay, you're all going on the outbound flight? Okay.
You leave your family, and before you go into theater, you get a chance to calm down, take it all in, say your final goodbyes before you have to take on a different role. Now it's bigger. You are looking out for your left and your right.
You know, you hear the first round hit.
I was driving a dirt road. It
was like a sand pit.
We hit an ID.
Kind of explosion.
Expect an ambush.
Having the USO really does keep you grounded. You're like, oh my goodness, where am I? Let's look at this desert. Oh, here's USO. I know them. It really helps the soldiers keep their minds at ease.
And to Skype the birth of my daughter, I mean, I'm excited, I'm stoked. Good job, babe. I wish I could be there right now.
I think it weighs on every soldier's mind that our wives are at home taking care of the family.
I want to kind of go around and talk about where you guys have been.
We've moved 11-ish times. And we've been to 8 installations.
I've lost track of how many places we've lived.
How many times have you moved? 15.
15 times?
Yes.
I sought out the USO because it was a great place for us to socialize, get information about the local area, find out where everything was on the base.
Having the space in the USO, we're able to kind of come together and relate, and sometimes we're rejoicing with each other, sometimes we're like lifting somebody up who's having a harder time.
Thanks, great.
His dream was the military, and he was chosen to be part of Special Forces with the EOD division.
These are the guys that go in and take apart the bombs. They had gotten a call that there was an IED planted in the road, and that the insurgents had planted a secondary bomb, and as he went around the back of the truck, they set it off with a cell phone.
He died doing what he loved doing, and he died for this country that he loved so much.
Yes, sir.
I find it very healing to be working with the USO and trying to help these young kids.
Get rid of your stuff upstairs.
You might be able to drop your bags off upstairs.
As a mom, I'm hoping that I can give the reassurance that I would have hoped somebody gave to my son.
When you come home, you're a different person, for better or for worse, for your experiences.
We're coming home with injuries and wounds, some of them visible, and a lot of these injuries and wounds are invisible.
Everybody's war, every soldier's war is different.
I didn't want to complain. You know, I saw that my buddies got worse.
While I was at Walter Reed when USO had come in to visit, what was most important to me was that there was an actual person, and knowing that the USO is there is going to allow us to move forward and to succeed and to get back out there and do more than we ever thought possible.
Oh, wonderful. Welcome home. Welcome home.
We love our families at home, and it's good to be back with them. And thank you all for your support.
So it is easy to see how the bag you make today will go into the hands of someone that could really use a kind gesture from a stranger. From the USO service station, you will walk over to
the Fluvanna Food Bank and Meals on Wheels placemat service station, located on the right-hand side of the gym. Here, you will be making placemats that will be distributed with meals to local residents. Here is a short video to instruct you on what you'll be making.
So you'll start off by choosing the color of your placemat and the color of your strips, which are these, and then you'll take each strip and weave them, every other one, through the placemat, which will already be cut for you. And then you do that the entire way down to make it look like a checkerboard.
As you can see, it will take a little bit of concentration, but have fun with your friends while making these. There will be student leaders that can assist you if you run into trouble. With your help, we hope to make over 500 today. Let's take a look at the mission of Meals on Wheels and see where your placemat creations will go.
The first time I met Morris, the door flew open and I got this larger-than-life personality talking at the top of his lungs. So I thought, we're definitely gonna be friends.
Oh, Dapper Leon?
Oh, no.
He's the highlight of my week.
I've known Mikhail and Jero 6 months. You don't find many young people that want to be fooling around with us old folks.
I don't feel like I'm volunteering when I'm with Leon.
They'll call, Miss Barbara, do you feel like having us hang out a little while? That's their word, hang out.
Just had a magnetic energy. Oh, I totally forgot. Hold on, let me get this for you.
I was kind of hoping that we'd get what we did out of it. It's even better than I imagined.
I said, you guys have no idea how I feel about you.
I'll come to the door with one meal and I'll walk away with a full heart.
Drop off a warm meal and get more than you expect. Volunteer at americaletsdolunch.org.
America!
America!
America! Let's do lunch!
This is a great thing we are doing for our county as Flucos. You will probably have time to make one or two. It will also be a great help if you could clean up your service station before moving on to the next, which will be...
Here, in the auditorium, you will be watching a video regarding community service called Tasha and the Monk. Take a look at the trailer of what you will be watching. Hopefully this film will inspire you to look for areas in your life where you can extend a hand of help. Next stop.
The cafeteria, where you will be making beaded bracelets to be handed out to local hospice centers. Student leaders will be there to assist you in making these. Here's a quick look at how the hospice benefits those around us in need.
And no pain to your back anymore? You haven't been having to take your pain medicine?
No. There's no time limit when she's here, and she always makes sure that I'm comfortable and not in pain.
I guess I had my first hospice patient at my first nursing job. I really seemed to help that patient and their family. When the patient passed and the family came up to me and hugged me, crying, saying thank you so much, you don't really get a lot of that in nursing. I was kind of drawn to hospice from the very beginning. So a home hospice nurse goes into the home and assesses the patient and assesses the family to see what kind of needs, whether it's medical, emotional, any outside support that's needed.
That's cute.
Oh, that's cute. If you can help somebody in their very last hours, days, months, that's kind of the best gift you can give for somebody and their family as well. I always make Belle meditate. I enjoy all the relationships I build with this job. I feel like I really get close to all my patients and their family members. My favorite part of the job is all the people I get to meet. And my favorite part of the job is when somebody passes and they're comfortable and their family is okay with it and their family is comfortable, because that's a hard thing to do.
Aww, they ate everything.
As a hospice nurse, I have seen and heard a lot of things that have changed my spirituality and make me feel like there's always somebody there waiting for you. I always had hospice in the back of my mind ever since my first hospice patient, and since my first day, my first patient, it's just been, this is where I belong.
That's good.
My name is Sarah Turner, and I'm a Gilchrist home care nurse.
So the first thing you're going to want to do when making your bracelet is you're going to want to cut a string a little longer than the width of this box. Once you have your piece of string, you want to tie a knot at the end of the string so that the beads won't come off. Once you have your knot, you can put the beads on in whatever color schemes or order you want. Make sure that you have enough slack on this end of the bracelet so that after you're done putting beads on, you can still tie the bracelet shut. We're not going to tie the bracelet shut because we don't know how big or small they want the bracelets. So once you're done putting the beads on, you're going to put another knot at this end so this bracelet is just in a line. And then when we send them off, they can tie them the way they want.
At the end of the day, we will see which classes created the most. 11th and 12th grade, since you are combined, you will each get the total number of spirit points earned. Hands on!
Thanks. Hopefully now you have a good idea of what you'll be doing today in each of the service stations. You will be in each service station for only 45 minutes, so be sure to listen for instructions when you get there. Then get to work. If you have questions, feel free to ask your homeroom teacher.
Lunch will take place from 1 to 2 p.m. This is directly after you've gone through each service station. We will all eat at the same time, so you may need to claim a spot in the hallway near the front of the gym.
At 2 p.m., all of us will head into the auditorium to watch the video highlights of what went on here at the school and also what volunteers did while off campus. If we run out of seats in the auditorium, have a seat on the floor or head into the cafeteria to view the video on the spirit wall. At 2:30, we will all head into the gym to watch this year's Macho Man volleyball game, then spring break. Thanks in advance for what each of you are going to do today to look beyond yourself and serve another. Hands on.